my little Brushflies, and welcome back to my channel, Brushfly MUA. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Mercedes and you can't see my face, but I usually say I'm the face behind Brushfly MUA, but you can't see me, so I'm the hands behind Brushfly MUA. So today I'm very excited because I won a competition, a makeup competition, and I'm so ecstatic, I'm so excited, and I really wanted to share with you what it was that I won. So I got a whole box of goodies to show, and the competition I won was with Superdrug. I took part in their sort of online masterclass, virtual masterclass. There was a competition to do at the end, which was on Instagram. I will link that video down below so you can go check that out, but I do have a few sort of images to show you here of the whole Superdrug Presents Own Your Own Beauty, sort of what I got in my little goodie box, which was included in the ticket price, and then also the image that I posted on my Instagram for the competition. So yeah, I actually can't believe I won. Like, wow, this is just a quick clip of me like having a quick look the other day, because I got it a couple of days ago but I hadn't been able to film and have a look, so that's what today's video is. And I still can't believe it because I didn't think that photo was good enough, but apparently they liked it, so thank you very much to Superdrug. So let's have a look through, shall we, because I just need to get my hands on it and just try it and use it. There's so much stuff in here. I think when I had a look online on the Superdrug website and I worked it all out, there is about £300 nearly worth of stuff in here, between like £250 and £300. Like, there is a lot of stuff in here, and I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. So I'm gonna empty the box and show you what I got. So the first two items are hair accessories, and they are from Studio London by Superdrug. I'm actually wearing the black headband today and it is really comfy. I usually find headbands, like, I like to wear them, but they can be quite uncomfortable for me, like they normally pinch behind the ears. These do not. Then there are some hair clips. I do like to wear my hair up and out of the way for work, so these will definitely come in handy, and they don't feel cheap and nasty. They feel good quality, like something you would have picked up from like Monsoon. They are lovely. So the next load of stuff is like Superdrug's own brand. So there is the Superdrug's Vitamin E Hot Cloth Cleanser. I had one of these from Aldi a couple of years ago and I absolutely loved it. I have just run out of face wash, so this will definitely come in handy. Then they paired it with the Vitamin E Moisturising Day Cream, and it has SPF 15 in it. It looks really thick and gloopy, but I did test a bit on my hand and it's actually really nice. Leaves you feeling really soft, so looking forward to using that. I am going to use up my other face cream first though. Then I also got a hyaluronic booster. So this is just like a serum. It comes with the pipette thing. I'm really excited to try this because I have the squalene one, which my sister gave me, and I really am enjoying that one, but I am working my way through. So yeah, I'm definitely hoping this one is lovely, but I'm not going to open it yet because I don't want it to go off. So yeah, that was the next bit. So now I have a collection of brushes, so I'm going to do this in 3 sections because there's quite a lot of brushes. So these are the face brushes, and I do have to say they look absolutely stunning. They are really sleek, beautiful. Obviously I haven't tested them out and I'm going to do that in a separate video. So the first brush is a powder brush number 303. As you can see, the packaging is lovely, it's fully protected in there. I'm still like amazed I got so many new brushes. The next one is an angled blush brush number 306. I actually love this type of brush for bronzer and blush, so I'm really happy to get this. And I do have obviously brushes anyway, but I do want to have a bit of a declutter because some of mine are old and minging. So this is a buffing brush. What was the number? I can't remember the number. But yeah, like it tells you on the back as well actually how to use the brushes, which I think is really good. And this is number 302. So I like the fact that it tells you on the back how to use them. So this is a fan brush number 307. I have had these in my collection before and I don't tend to use them. They are more like for like brushing away like loose eyeshadow that might have fallen onto your face, or for using it as a highlighter brush. I actually prefer to use this, which is a highlighter brush number 308. I have a Jeffree Star and Morphe one at the moment, which I love to use. And this one is definitely more my style of brush for highlighting, so I definitely will be using this one. Very, very excited. Next, there is a flat contour brush number 309. I haven't really used a contour brush before, but I have got some contour sticks in with this price, so I may be using that on them. Then next up I got a pointed concealer brush number 312. So I don't really use a brush for concealer, but they're handy to have. I do have to say, like, I love the black handles and the silver, like it would go with anyone's collection. It's actually really, really stunning. Then I have a pointed powder brush number 310. I would definitely use this to apply a pressed setting powder or something like that. Next up I have a couple of eye brushes and a brow brush. So first up is the brow ones. This is the eyebrow groomer number 501. So you have like the spoolie at one end and the slanted brush at the other end. You tend to always get one of these in a brush collection, and actually they do come in handy. Then there is a crease brush number 404. Looks a lovely little crease brush actually, and I'm really excited to play with some eyeshadows with these brushes. Although the only thing is there was only 2 eyeshadow brushes in this collection, but I'm not mad at it. So this one is number 402, just an eyeshadow brush. But like I was saying, I'm not mad at it because I have a lot of eyeshadow brushes and I desperately needed more face ones. So although I was a bit like, oh no, there's only 2, I'm not mad, and they actually look really nice. So I'm just pointing out here, the concealer brush I would possibly end up using as an eyeshadow brush anyway. Then lastly I got a body brush. So this is a bronzing brush. I don't really tend to use body makeup. This is number 314, but if there's ever a time that I do want to use a body makeup, then this will probably be the brush that I go for. So it looks ginormous and mega scary. Now onto the actual makeup. So I'm so excited because there is a mixture of Misguided Beauty makeup and B by Superdrug. It's like B.Beauty. Very exciting. So yeah, here is the Misguided selection of makeup, and this on its own is like worth £100, if not a tiny bit more. I remember going through the website, looking at it all, and I was just amazed at what I've got. Like, it's absolutely amazing. So this one I'm holding up now is an eyeliner. Yeah, an eyeliner pencil. I think it's like one of those hybrid ones where it's like a kohl pencil, but it's actually like a gel-ish formula. And this is sort of like a brownie colour, which is quite unusual. I don't actually have a brown eyeliner, so I'm quite intrigued. Like, it looks quite dark and black on my hand in the swatch, but actually in person it was more of a dark brown. So yeah, that is really, really nice. I cannot wait to try all this. I'm definitely going to do a video. Oh, and it's vegan and cruelty free Misguided, so that's a win if you love cruelty free makeup or vegan makeup. So the next one is a lip liner. I think it was in the shade Bougie or something like that. But I mean, I never really used to like lip liners. They weren't really something I would go out and buy. But as of late, I am actually quite into a nice lip liner. Like, it's a very nice nude shade. You could wear like a nice lipstick over the top, or just a balm or a gloss. Very nice. But yeah, I never used to be one for lip liner, and now I am. So the next one is a lipstick. I think it is called Spill the Tea. This smells amazing. Do you remember like the gel pens you used to be able to get when you were at school? And you'd get one that smelled like grape? That is what this smells like. Such a stunning shade as well. Like, it's not overly pigmented. It is more of like, I'd call it like a pigmented gloss, but in a lipstick form. But it looks absolutely beautiful and smells absolutely beautiful. So I am really looking forward to testing it out. Do have to say that when I first got it, I thought it was broken because it really rattles around inside the packaging. But it's not, it's just how the packaging is. It's quite loose and rattly, so it's not too bad. So next I have a lip juice, which is like a lip gloss, I guess. I can't remember the shade name of this one. I think it was like Thirsty Thursday or something like that, or Thirsty Tuesday. And I have to say the doe foot really reminds me of the YSL lip glosses and lip oils. So yeah, I'm all for that. And that is actually a really stunning like caramel shade. Really pretty. Then next up I have, if I show you on the screen, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I have the next lip juice, and this is just like a clear gloss, the same sort of doe foot applicator as the YSL ones. Looks really nice. I mean, you can kind of never really have enough clear glosses in my opinion, because once you've used them on top of like a matte liquid lip, they kind of get a bit tainted and a bit stained, so you kind of want to just use it for that liquid lip. But you know, if you just want to keep one as pure and clear, this might be my new one. Next I got a mascara. I think it's in like a black shade. I'm not going to open it because I already have a couple of mascaras open that I want to use first, so I don't want this one to go out of date. So yeah, I have no idea what the wand is like, but I will probably actually use it on a video very soon. Then I have the Frex Appeal Freckle Pen. So I used this on my Superdrug Presents video, and it's actually a really good freckle pen. I've never done fake freckles before, but this was super easy to use. So next up I have two liquid highlighters in these funny little containers. They kind of remind me of like little, I don't even know. Like, they look like they should have like air in or oxygen, like little oxygen tanks or something. I don't know. But it's a liquid highlighter. And this one is more of like, on my hand it looks quite golden, but in person it's more of like a rosy gold, like a pinky gold. Really pretty. I think it's that one, or it could be the next one. And then I'm pretty sure this one is more of a bronze. So yeah, they're actually really stunning. The only thing in this prize that I didn't get was like an eyeshadow palette, which I'm not mad at because I've got so much here. But if I don't use these as like a liquid highlight, I possibly could use them on my eyes. Next up, this is like a funny product. It's like a balm in a pot, but you're meant to be able to use it as like a balmy highlighter, and there's a glossy lid like for your eyes, and obviously as a lip balm. It looks quite pinky in the pan, but it's quite sheer when you swatch it, but I think it could actually be quite pretty. I mean, there was that whole thing where like Maddie Ziegler and I think with someone else, when they did a collab with Morphe, and they did like a clear balm just to do like a a no makeup look, all dewy, and maybe it's something along those lines. I haven't tried it. I'll give it a go. So this is a like duo bronzer palette, and it's in the shade Light. So you have one side that's slightly lighter than the other. You have the misguided sign in the middle. So this actually looks really nice, and like I was saying, I didn't get an eyeshadow palette, so I could use this as a bronzer and potentially use it as like an eyeshadow palette as well, especially for those days where you don't want to do too heavy makeup, but you just want to whack on something just to give you a bit of a look. And I quite often go for blusher or bronzer to do that, so I think I could get away with that with this palette, and then maybe put like a liquid, you know, one of the liquid highlighters on top just to make it pop a little bit. But yeah, that is absolutely stunning. I'm so happy with the misguided makeup, and I cannot wait to test it out and try it. It looks absolutely brilliant. Like, I really like the packaging, but I will be doing a separate video obviously testing this makeup out. So this section is the Superdrug B makeup, like B Beauty, and a couple of bits I sort of already have. So this one, the Prep and Set Mist, I got in my goodie box with the ticket price, along with it's a liquid blush like the one I just pointed at, but that one is apricot, and the one I got in my other box was coral. So they're very orangey shades, but they are slightly different. But the Prep and Set Mist is nice, but it does have a very violent pump, so you definitely need to keep it sort of quite far away from your face just when you spray it. So this next one is a brow styler. You get a spoolie at one end, and then you get the brow product at the other end. It really gives me Charlotte Tilbury vibes with the whole pointed sort of slanted edge to it, but the shade actually seems really nice, and I think it could suit my brows. So, you know, if you've watched my channel, you know that I hate doing brows, but when I test this makeup, I will obviously test this as well. So yeah, very nice. I'm just showing you the packaging. So next up I have a contour thing. It's like a dual ended contour thing, a bit like the KKW one, which I did try and I did like, but they don't last very long. So this actually looks really nice. It felt super silky and smooth. I think it would have really good blendability. And then at the other end it has like the highlighter that you can do afterwards to highlight your face as well. I don't really contour as much as I used to, but I will give it a go. Maybe it'll get me back into contouring, I don't know. But it does feel really nice. The packaging is nice as well. The packaging as well, like the actual product inside, is quite skinny, and I don't think you're going to get a lot in there, but you know, if it's a lot cheaper than the KKW one, that could be a really good dupe and alternative. Next up is a baking powder in translucent. Again, I don't bake as much as I used to, but sometimes I do think my makeup needs it, especially when I'm at work wearing a mask for hours. It just helps my makeup sit a bit better. So I definitely test this one out. Next up, I have a primer. So this I'm quite looking forward to using, because the texture of it, which I try in a minute, really reminds me of like the number 7 primers that you get the airbrush away. It's that same sort of, it's not quite moussey, but it's kind of moussey, but it feels really nice, and I really enjoyed putting that on my hand, and I was like, do you know what, I'm looking forward to trying this. So I really hope it works. The only thing is, the lid is really funny. Like, as you can see, like that bit of the lid doesn't go back on when you've opened it, but that bit I'm screwing off now does go back on and off, so you can close it. I just can't get the bigger bit back on, which I'm not really fussed about. It's okay, it's, you know, no biggie. But yeah, I don't really get that. And sorry if there's like weird lighting sometimes in this video. I had my TV on in the background. It was really late at night when I was filming, so yeah. So next up I have the liquid blush in Apricot. This is like a very orange blush. I think if I don't use too much, it could possibly suit my skin tone. I would need to have a play around with it. I tend to go for more pinky shades. I did use the coral one that I had, which is more of a darker orange, which was actually really nice, but I think, I don't know, I need to have a play with this one, but it looks interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I'll just have to have a play around with it and see how I get on. But that does look really orange, doesn't it? Definitely an apricot. But you know, it actually has really good pigment, and maybe if you blend it in, it won't look so, wow, you have that on your cheeks, I'm hoping. But yeah, I'll just have to have a play around and try it out. And lastly is the Radiance powder. So I think it's more of like a highlighting palette. I think the packaging really does throw you off, like the writing is that way, but it opens like this way, and I'm now going to struggle to open it. But yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of OCD, not like how some people have it. I'm the one that goes around with light switches and stuff, and I have to make sure they're turned off or they're clicked so many times. But I think some people who have like the order OCD will find this a little bit off-putting, because there's no sort of set way about it. It is very just like, there's a chunk of highlighter here and a chunk of highlighter here and a little bit here and a little bit here, so it's kind of a bit all over the place, which does throw you off a little bit. But in saying that, it swatches really nice and it looks really, really pretty. I don't know whether it might be a bit too dark for me, but obviously I will test it and try it. I did try swatching it from the light side to the darker side to see if it made a difference. It didn't really make much of a difference, but I'm not going to know until I actually play with it and try it. If it's not for me, then it could become a really nice eyeshadow, like a topper. After you've applied like a matte shade, you could put that over the top. But yeah, looks really, really pretty. I actually really like the packaging. So yeah, that is my collection of goodies that I got from Superdrug and Superdrug PR. And I just want to say a big, big thank you for choosing me, liking my image, making me the winner. I still can't get over it now. I'm so over the moon and I cannot wait to play with all this properly. And yeah, I just want to say a big thank you. I'm so appreciative. Like, it really makes you think sometimes like it's not worth doing because you don't really get noticed. But actually when you win a competition and you win something like this, it really makes you want to carry on and continue and yeah, fight through it all and make something of yourself. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you would like to see first. The brushes, Misguided, or Be Beauty. Take care. Bye.